I'm sorry guys, I keep having to restart this video because I keep making a massive mistake. But anyway, let's do this.
Street switch photography.
So here we are on a Friday afternoon. I'm sat at home in front of my computer just watching a few things on YouTube and everything else, and I come across this on GB News. This is a Labour councillor called Jeremy Newark, and basically he's a Labour councillor who's been put in this seat by his local people, and basically they were having a conversation about raise the colours, and here is what Mr. Jeremy Newark actually said.
Constantly linking our national flag to extremism, as you did in the question, or the answer to the question, as well as many Labour MPs at the moment, that you run the risk of letting extremists define it instead of reclaiming it for the mainstream.
Thank you, Councillor Rosehill. Councillor Newmark, please.
Thank you for your question, Councillor Rosehill, and I'm sorry, but I'm not playing. I won't be taking lectures on our national flag and extremism from a councillor that has the audacity to speak in almost glowing terms in his question to this council about Operation Raise the Colours. Operation Raise the Colours. An organised and orchestrated attempt by a bunch of criminals, extremists, nonsis,
Again?
Nonsis.
One more time.
Nonsis. To hijack our national flag.
To hijack the national flag. I don't think he realised that flag actually stands for every single person that lives in Britain, and listen to what he's just called every single person in Britain that raises that flag. You disgusting, you actual disgusting human being. You absolute disgrace to democracy, you absolute disgrace to free speech, you absolute disgrace to your constituents that voted you in to sit in that seat. You complete and utter ideologue. You moron, you horrible human being. You have just committed political suicide on your own turf. Now, if anybody thinks this is okay, I think you deserve the same fate of what this guy's going to get. He's going to lose his job. I hope he loses his job. I hope they have a local election and get rid of him. And after calling everybody in his local constituent that word, I doubt he'll even be able to live in that town or city where it is he actually resides. Because people are going to be extremely angry at being called that. That is unbelievable. I was gobsmacked when I first watched this. The extremist and all this lot, I'd just like to remind everybody that Donald Trump has just labelled a far left ideology known as Antifa a terrorist organisation. Yet couple of months before, I would like to say that they also labelled another far left ideology known as Palestine Action a terrorist organisation. I would also like to say that it was a complete and utter plonker of a far lefty that went and basically assassinated somebody in America. I'm not going to mention his name because I said I wouldn't do it again. And also attempted assassination of President Trump, somebody else from the far left. And they've got the audacity to call us these three names. Normal, working class, British citizens that are worried for their children's safety, and they've got the audacity to call us this. This is why I said the time for debate is over. There's your proof. These people are in your local council. You voted them in. And that's the rhetoric they use towards their voters. Yes, he has. What you mean is actually quit? If you can just leave a comment there if you know whether he's quit or not. Because if he hasn't, there needs to be a petition to get this man out ASAP. Now, I know he won't speak for every single Labour councillor out there, but what he's committed is ultra libel. He's committed complete and utter political suicide. The bloke's an ideologue, an absolute complete and utter moron. It made me angry hearing that, because I was giving these flags away for people to put on lampposts outside the houses because they're too worried that somebody from the far left will attack their property if they put a flag on their property. Normal folks wanting to be patriotic and stand up for their country and say we're worried, we're concerned. And then you get a Labour councillor like this saying something like that. I'm still...
To hijack our national flag, to extremists, nonsis, to hijack...
What more can I say? What more can I say? If you voted for this pillock, if you voted for him, then shame on you, I'm afraid, because it's just wrong on every single level. I haven't really got a lot more to say about it. He cannot be allowed to get away with this. Labour councillors are joining Reform Party. Labour councillors are joining the Reform Party. Well, I won't be voting Reform then. I'll be voting Advance UK. It's as simple as that. I'm not sure what council it actually is. 1 second, I will try and find out. Let me read the description, if I can find it. More. Alex Clarkson discusses a shocking exchange of where Labour councillor branded Operation Raise the Colours as criminal and called everybody basically a nonce. It doesn't actually say what council it is. Keep it GB News. I will try and find out. If anybody wants to go and Google Jeremy Newmark for me and see which constituent he actually is. I'm just genuinely shocked. A Labour councillor saying that. Anyway, if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you know the council that this guy stands in, then maybe he needs having a few words with him. Because to call your local constituents that is damn right shocking. That is definitely a completely brainwashed individual. Completely brainwashed. And also a disgusting excuse of a human being. This has been Street Switch Photography. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Street Switch Photography.